Also, guys, sorry for the little thing I did. This is what if Deku had a yandere. Part two. Let's get it. Um, you know, I checked the my community tab. A lot of y'all people voted for well, Rose to have a family. Um, so she has a family. I know in the first part I was like confusing y'all because I said she doesn't have one. I said she did have one. She doesn't have one. Now I'm saying she does have one. Well, she has one. Sorry for it. Let's get into a little backstory again. So this is what her mom looks like. This is what her mom look like. Her name will be um. Let's call her. I guess Jessica. Jessica Silver. Okay. She Okay. Her father is Jacob Silver. Let's get into the backstory on how these two met. So one day, Jacob was going home. As of Jessica, no, Jacob's the one with the well, the superhuman quirk, and Jessica was the one with the present quirk. Her quirk wasn't strong enough to where she can hide it fully, but yeah. So Jacob was walking home one day, as he was studying and training at the same time, making sure his muscles are nice, because he wants to be a hero, but that dream died out because of her. Anyways, so as of he's walking home, he hears a scream. Okay, he goes check it out because why wouldn't he? As of it is five dudes, five dudes and her. Now she doesn't know how to fight, but yeah. At the same time, she's not. Yeah, she was dedicated at the time, so yeah. Now she wasn't instant kill mode or instant protect mode, no. So as they were trying to do naughty things to her that we are not going to talk of, they were trying to do something bad, that's against the law to her. As she's screaming, crying out for someone to help her. As we do have Jacob who's like, "Hey," as the five guys turn around like, "What do you want, kid?" As she's like, "Didn't you hear her? Didn't you hear the young lady? She told you to stop it. Stop. She told you to stop it and leave her alone." As like, "What are you going to do about it? You're just a kid." As Jacob put down, his book bag and his book, as he's like, "I don't want to hurt you guys." As they're like laughing, like they're quirkless, but still, they're just laughing. As they're like, "Hurt us, kid? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Just cry to your mommy?" As one of the dudes walks up to him, to his face, and he's like, "Yeah, you're such a puny little squirt. My kid, not his kid, but my nephew can beat you up, and he's 5." He's like, he turns around, "Hey boys," he's trying to be a hero. He's trying to be a knight. He's trying to be a hero. And they're laughing like, "Kid, you have no idea." Yes, all of a sudden, Jacob just punched the dude as he gets sent flying and gets knocked the fuck out. And they're like, "Oh, what the?" Whatever. He's irrelevant, so they're just like, "No!" As one brings out, they bring out knives. That one brings out like a chain. Another one brought out, let's say bronze knuckles. So as of they're like, "You're gonna pay for that, boy." So they all run up to Deku. I'm not Deku. They all run up to Jacob. As Jacob dodge, we gain strong. He kicks one of them in the legs. He kicks one in the head. As he punches the other one in the head. As he headbutts the final one. They all one of them. They're all conscious, but like except for the first one, he's knocked the fuck out. As they, like you better leave before I beat you to before I cripple you. As they got scared because Deku, Jacob, as Jacob, they got scared, so they're like, "You pay for this, you pay for this." And they pick up the dude who's unconscious, that just like running or trying to run. As I say, Rose was a little bit badly hurt, but So Jacob ran up to her and he's like, "Are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go to the hospital?" As she saw Jacob, instantly, this is where this is where she, instantly sparked. She says, "No, I'm good. Thank you for saving me." As, Jacob was like, "That's no problem. That's what he was supposed to do." As, he picks her up. He's like, "Do you need me to walk you home?" And she's like, "If that's not enough trouble for you." And he's like, No, that's fine." So they walk, he goes and picks his stuff up. As, he picks up her stuff. He's a gentleman, so he's carrying it. So he's like, "Shall we go?" And she's like, "I can carry that." And he's like, No, it's good." As, they're walking. They talk. He asks her name. She says, "My name is Jessica Silver." Not Silver, but Jessica, whatever. She gets in his last name. As, he's like, "Oh, my name is Jacob Silver." As they talk, they get to, her house. She tells him thank you. He says, "No problem." As he says, "Goodbye, have a good night." And then, yeah. I'm not going to get too far in the backstory, but just so y'all know, she did some crazy shit. Anyways, when Jacob found out, he got terrified because one day he actually liked someone else. It wasn't sitting well with Jessica, I'll tell you that. He liked this girl a little too much. Long story short, they got married. They had Rose. Okay, let's get to it. I'm not gonna leave y'all like that. To be honest, what happened? Jessica was trying to get with, trying to make Jacob like her. It was working a little bit, but Jacob, had eyes for a different girl. He talks to her. They was talking a little too much. Jessica was beyond jealous. She tried so much to get, Jacob to come with her and date, like her and shit. She brought him a box lunch every day. She pretty much, she cleaned his house his house every fucking day. She walks his dog for some reason. Just a lot of shit that he didn't know she did, except for the box lunch thing. They work on a project together, shit like that. But when he was talking to this one girl that he likes, I tell you something. You thought Rose was brutal? Yeah, no. Jessica was worse. I'm just gonna let you know that Jessica tortured that girl. She made that girl think that Jacob never liked her. Then she was fucking up their relationship, trying to make Jacob not like her no more, or make that girl not like Jacob no more. And then it wasn't really working that well. She got a little too more crazy. She threatened to kill one of her best friends, I guess. She ended up doing it anyway. She killed, for the final act, she was killing her by chopping off her fingers, her toes, her foot, her hands, cut pieces of her legs off, all the way until she had no leg. And same with her arm. That bitch was screaming. When she was screaming, she was screaming. Jessica poured some acid on her. I don't know how the fuck she got acid, but she poured some shit on her. She burnt her. She electrified her. It was all out pain. Jacob finally found her, and enough. As of, I'm doing a lot of backstory on this bitch, but I just want y'all to know how Jacob and her mom met or dated and got married. So Jessica was like, "See there, darling?" She hit that darling. Jacob was like, "What's going on? What are you doing this for, Jessica? Why did you just kill her?" As she's like, "I did it for you, darling. She was trying to separate us. She was trying to take you away from me, and I couldn't let that happen." As Jacob's like, "You're crazy. You're one crazy bitch." As she's like, Jacob, darling, that's not nice to say about your girlfriend. As Jacob was like, you're not my girlfriend. You're not, as she's like, oh really? As she's like, poor. She like, fucking took pictures of the dude in the shower. Her sniffing his fucking underwear, her shorts, and all that shit. Her sleeping in the bed with him. I mean, like, her fixing breakfast for him. I mean, like, she was crazy, man. She was crazy. That's all you need to know. And they end up dating each other. Jacob kind of ends up having feelings for her, but, like, he still makes sure that whenever he talks to another girl, he always reminds, Jessica that there's nothing between them and that he loves her and only her. He has to keep on reminding her of this every single damn day. They had Rose. She got even more. Yeah, anyways, enough of that day. That's how they met. And, let's start off the next day. Let's start off with the day that she asked Deku out. Technically, Deku thought it was a date. She thought it was a date. Yeah. So, and she goes to her mom, and she's like, Mom, guess what? And she's like, What is it, dear? As, her father's at the table trying, is just reading as, she's like, I'm going on a date. As her mom's like, really? That's wonderful. And she's like, Jacob, did you not hear our daughter? She said she's going on a date. As Jacob's like, oh, good for you, daughter. Good for you. Good for you, good for you, princess. Now, Jacob, he is overprotected by his daughter, but at the same time, not like that. He's not overprotected like that because he knows that she can take care of herself. You know why? Because she was trained by Rose. And, not Rose, by Jessica. And, he's not overprotected because he knows that if anything happens, she will kill anybody. It's just Jacob. Jacob's not really too worried, but about her, in his head, he's like, that poor boy. He has no idea what he's getting himself into, does he? As she's like, I hope to God that he, does not do anything stupid like I did back in my day. As, that's what he said in his head. As he's like, alright, dear, just make sure you don't, force him to, And she's like, okay, Dad. And, she goes upstairs. All she did was thought about how, she just asked her crush out, her lover, out on the date. And he said, yeah. Yeah. Next day, it's a Saturday. So, what the fuck? I'm gonna say it's a Saturday. So, as she was getting ready. She was trying to pick up clothes for her to wear for the movies. As her mom walks in. She's like, oh hey mom, and she's like, oh hey darling, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm trying to pick out some clothes for the movies. I want to look good for Izuku, And she's like, I understand. I remember the first time I went to the movies with your father. And she's like, really? How was it? As, Jacob was like, he walked by when he heard it. He's like, oh, flashback. Jacob was so creeped out because he was kind of forced to go. No cap. He was very much scared of his life. So, he's like, ugh. And, she's like, it was wonderful. And Jacob's like, yeah, wonderful. As he walks away. As he's like, wow, I can't wait to have a relationship with you and Dad. As Jacob's like, I don't think he wants to have a relationship like me and your mom. That's what he said in his head. He's like, I pray for that boy. Oh my. Hopefully he doesn't break her heart, because if he does, he's going to feel the wrath of both Jessica and Rose. She was getting ready all day. She got her hair done, her nails done, her eyebrows did. She wore some nice lipstick. Oh wait, she wore some nice lipstick. pretty much this is what the dress she's wearing. She's wearing this dress, no cap. So, as she's not texted Deku. You know what? She did text Deku. Because you know what? Deku says, he's like, here's my phone number so that way you can text me so I know what time that we're leaving. She's like, okay. And this is my phone number, just so you know it's me. Deku was like, damn it. Deku's like, oh, thanks. There we go. As he saved it as Rose. As she saved his number as heart, 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 kiss, 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 lover with capital letters, heart, 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 kiss, kiss, kiss. And with a wedding ring at the end. So, yeah, she texted Deku. She asked, if he's ready. Deku says, he's like, sorry, but I can't go today. And she's like, ooh, broke her spirit real quick. She's I'm sorry, I'm laughing right now. It's because, it's funny how Deku was, so for sure. He thought he was free tomorrow. But it turns out he has to go over to a family reunion on his dad's side because his mom is dead. What the fuck he's gonna go to his mom's family reunion for? You know what? No, it's a combination because her family loves Hisashi and they like Hisashi. So, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if I'm laughing. It's just, I can't do this because I'm gonna laugh so much in this what if and just pure laughter. He says, he's like, I'm sorry I can't go today. I have something to do, and I didn't know I had something to do. I'm sorry, Rose, but yeah. As Rose got so mad? Smad. You don't know what smad is? It's pretty much sad and mad. Smad. She got smad. So she's sad, yet mad. She's sad because she thinks that Izuku, she thought Izuku didn't like her, and he just said that. But on the other hand, she's mad because she thinks that Izuku is just saying this because he's talking to another girl, another female, and she's thinking that he likes her more than her. On the other hand, her sad side again, she said because she got dressed up for nothing just so that she can get bailed. And she already bought the movie tickets. So, yeah. She's crying, but she's mad. She has a mad face, but she's crying. So, Deku's gonna be fucked, bro, in this what if. And no, I'm not gonna make him a yandere. Sorry for all y'all who wanted him to be. But I'll do something maybe Deku doesn't go crazy. I'm not gonna make him go crazy, but I don't make him be don't worry about what I'm gonna make him. I got it. So, as of, let's cut to Deku. As he was getting ready to go to the movies, no cap. He's ready. But his father's like, oh, Izuku, are you free today? I mean, no, he's not, are you free? He's like, oh, Izuku, I forgot to tell you. And he's like, what is it, Dad? He's like, we gotta go to a family reunion. Deku's like, Dad, really? And he's like, today? He's like, yeah, we gotta leave now. So hurry up and pack your things. We're gonna be here for 2 days, at least. 4 days. Fuck it, 4 days. So, but Deku's like, but Dad, I gotta go I'm going to a movie with this girl. As he's like, yes, Izuku, I know how much you was happy about this, but we have to go. It's a long flight, and not a long flight. It's a long drive, and I'm not trying to. I want to get there early, so you have to tell her I'm sorry and that you have to cancel out. And Dick's like, okay, Dad. So he texts, Rose, tell her what's up. And yeah, after that, he packs up and he leaves. No, he leaves in like an hour. They're leaving early, like 8 o'clock in the, not 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, because I feel like that's a good time for them to leave early. But they leave at like 10. So, they have 1 hour. And the movie, doesn't open until like 3 o'clock. Now, the reason why, they wanted to leave, she wanted to, leave now, is because of, before 3 o'clock. I mean, the movie theater doesn't open until 3. The movie doesn't start until like 4:30. She was actually going to like go around to. She was going to. It's like how can I explain it? They was going to do something else while they have time to kill. They was going to kill some time. That's what she was planning on doing. So yeah. Now it's ruined. So. So she did. Now let's go to her. So she's crying, being with a mad face, as Jessica walks in. Her mom, and she's like, "What's wrong, sweetie? Why are you crying?" As Jacob, he's at work right now. Okay, he's at work. He's paying for the bills. He has a good job because he doesn't want to be a hero. No, he doesn't want to be a hero because too many girls are attracted to him. Too many girls will be attracted to him, and he doesn't want to be a massacre. So he picked a safe job. A job surrounded by dudes. Okay? So, that's what he was looking for. He didn't want no type of girls around him because he already know that he just wants to be safe because he feels like Jessica got eyes everywhere. Because no matter what he does, if he talks to a female and she's not even around him, all of a sudden, it's just a body. And Jacob, he's not used to it. He's not going to get used to it, but he already knows that she saw something, and he's not trying to have blood on his hands. So he has a safe job surrounded by dudes. Yeah, it pays well. I mean, it pays enough to pay the bills, put food in the house, and put clothes on their back and do extra shit too. So pretty good paying job. Now he's at work when this happens. He comes home early because why the fuck not? But not yet. Anyways, so as they're talking, she's like, What's wrong? Why are you crying?" And she's like, "Izuku bailed out on me." And she's like, as just her mom's like, "No, why would he do such a thing?" As she clutched her fist, like, maybe because he's talking to another girl. As Jessica's like, "No, I don't. Are you sure? Are you sure, Rose? Are you sure it has nothing to do with family or something like that?" As Rose unclasped her fist just a little bit, and she's like, "Maybe you're right, Mom. Maybe it's just family." And she's like, "But still, it's just out of the blue. Just like, oh, I had something to do." And she showed her the text messages. Jessica was like, "Yeah, he's talking to another girl, sweetie." Right off the bat. she checks Jacob's phone every single time she gets it. And Jacob has only sister, mom, grandma, auntie. That's it. Oh, and Rose and Jessica. Well, he put Jessica as wife, lover, heart, kissy kiss, rings, and kids and family. She checks his Instagram. He follows nothing but dudes. Nothing but dudes. Yeah, nah. Jacob ain't. She don't catch Jacob lacking. Nope. Jacob ain't slick. I mean, nah. Jacob ain't gonna get cat lacking. Nah, sir. Jacob make sure nah. Jacob has a second phone that she doesn't know about. That he follows girls and texts girls and has friends who are girls. Yeah, she doesn't know about the second phone, but she knows about his first phone. So, yeah. Jacob ain't gonna get catch lacking, y'all. He's gonna give advice to Deku. in a sort of way. Because that's why I haven't, yeah. Her dad's going to give advice to Deku. And he's going to be like Deku's mentor. That's all you got to know. That's all you need to know. He's going to be Deku's mentor. So, now, let's continue. And she's like, I know, right? As her mom's like, sweetie, maybe you should go check up on him so you can get some real answers. So she can answer your questions and you get some real answers. And she's like, okay, Mom. And she hugs her like, bye, I'm leaving. And she's like, okay, make sure you stay safe, and make sure you have your knife. Oh, she's like, I do, Yeah, Jessica's the best mom. Jessica's best yandere mom. Best yandere mom ever. She makes sure her daughter has a knife on her, just in case she has to kill a bitch. Yeah, she makes sure her daughter make sure she has a knife. So, I'm so sorry, man. I gotta laugh, because this is gonna be like, it's gonna make me laugh so much what I'm about to do with this yandere shit. So, she's going over to Dickie's ass. She knocks on the door as, Hisashi opens it. He's like, oh, hello. Who are you? And she's like, hello, mister. I am Rose Silver. As, Hisashi's like, oh, so you're the famous Rose I heard so much about. And she's like, she kind of blushed. She's like, wait, he talks about me? And she's like, oh, all the time. He talks about how you're so beautiful and how you're funny, you're cool, you're fun to be around with, and how you make the, and how you can cook good, and how, yeah. So, in her head, she's screaming, right? She's screaming, I can't believe he thinks about me, and he talks about me and about his dad a lot. And, she's like, he's husband material. And she's like, maybe I shouldn't ask him if he's, talking to another girl or anything. He seems like he wouldn't cheat. As second thought, she's like, but still, he may be saying these things just so that, I'll get off his case. So, yeah. And on the other hand, she's like, but he's so cute and adorable and so nice. And, yeah. And so I was like, do you need to talk to my son about something? And she's like, yes, sir, if it doesn't mind. And she's like, oh, no problem. Come in, please. Because he's not going to let her stay out there. He's like, she comes in, she's like, wow, you have such a nice place. She already knows what his place looks like. She bent in there. She cleaned the whole house. She even put, like I told you, she put cameras in that fucking house. The Izuku room, the bathroom, the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, the fucking basement, and the fucking attic. She put cameras everywhere. I don't know why she didn't thought about looking at the camera, but, yeah, she wants to be personal. So, yeah, she's a different type of yandere. She might be the queen of yanderes. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, let me look that up. Hold on. Alright, so we all know who the queen of yanderes are, right? You know Gasai? I think it's, Gasai. Yeah. Y'all already know who she is, man. She's the queen. We all know she's the queen. The yandere queen. I'm gonna say Rose is the princess of yanderes. Because why the fuck not? Because that bitch is gonna be crazy. Not like, level, because we all know what, if you've seen Future Diary, we all, you know how batshit crazy, can get. When it's Yuki, oh my gosh, that bitch is crazy. Goddamn. I'm just saying, like, Rose is crazy, but not batshit crazy like she is. Oh my, bro. She was murking everyone, bro. She about to kill. She made Yuki kill a cop. Oh my fucking god. That show was a banger. Not the ending, though. The ending was ass. Let's all be real. The ending was just ass. Totally fucking ass. But, That bitch was batshit crazy. Anyways, enough of her. So Rose is the princess of all yanderes. Once I'm done with her. So, you know, she's just sitting on the couch. As Hasashi's like, Izuku, you have a visitor. As he comes downstairs, drippy. He's drippy. Because why the fuck not? So he's wearing, some white slides on, with black shorts and a white shirt. And some black socks with, white, with a white middle, something. So, just it's black or white. It's both, black and white. So he comes downstairs, he's like, yeah, Dad, who is it? He comes downstairs with the suitcase, because he was already done packing. She's like, oh, hey, Rose, what are you doing here? She's like, oh, I'm here to ask you a question if, you don't mind. Zuko's like, yeah, I'm gonna go in my room, we can talk about it private. As his dad's like, okay, but hurry up, we have, to leave soon. He's like, yeah, okay. So he's like, come on, Rose. She's like, in her head, she's like, I already been to Izuku's room, but I'm going to Izuku's room with him. Oh my God, does that mean he trusts me? Does that mean he loves me enough to make me, to let me go in his room? As she goes in his room, she pretends like it's her first time being in the room. And she's like, whoa, this is a nice room. As Deku has posters of, let's see, of cards. I'm not gonna make him like a All Might fucking fanboy. Fuck that. He has a picture of his mom, happy, smiling. He has posters of cards, and motorcycles, rappers, shit like that. She's like, Rose like, who's this lady in the picture? And he's like, oh, that's my mom. She passed away when I was 5, or, yeah. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to. He's like, no, it's okay. You're fine. I'm not over it, but I'm just move on, And she's like, yeah. And she's like, what do you have to ask me? And she's like, oh, about the text you sent me. Oh, he's like, oh, yeah, that. I'm just going over to a family reunion, and I'll be gone for like 4 days. So, yeah, that's all. That's why I had my suitcase and stuff. I was ready to go. I was going to text you back with it because I realized what I sent you, and it kind of sounds suspicious, and I didn't want to sound like I was bailing out on you for something else that was not important. As in her head, she's like, oh my God, he's so perfect. I just want to have his babies right now, and I just want to marry him and live my life happy ever after with him in the house with 5 to 10 kids. As, Deku's like, he's like, wow, she's so cute. She worries about me. Well, not worried about me, she just worried. Wow. I can't believe I made her worried. And she's also thinking like, I also want to know who the fuck is cooking at the damn family reunion. Because he's like, I hope grandma's and grandpa's cooking. Because auntie and uncle cannot fucking cook for shit. And he's like, I wonder if I should bring my extra controller. And he's like, yeah. That's what he was thinking. At first he thought about, Rose. But afterwards he was talking about the family reunion. Like, yeah, I need to bring my extra controller. I need to bring my game. All that shit. Because, like, I already know this is about to be bangers. So she's like, yeah, that's it. So, he's walking her back downstairs. And she's like, so, bye, Rose. As, they're outside the house, obviously. As Hasashi locks the door. As, Hasashi's like, wait, do you want us to drop you off at your house? No. And she's like, if you don't mind. As Zuko's like, of course we don't mind. Come on. As they get in the back, she gets in the back seat. They drive off. Drop her off her house. As, Izuku waits off, like, bye, see you later. So, she's like, see you later. As they drive off. Let's see what else happened. She goes in the house. She just screams and shit, saying he's the one, he's perfect, he's the one. All that shit. As and her mom's like, oh, what happened? is everything okay? Was it true or? And she's like, no. It turns out he just going to the family reunion, and he actually, you know, sorry. She's like, he actually didn't. He actually wanted to tell me that he was actually going to text me that because he didn't want me to think that he was doing anything to bail out on purpose or anything. As Jessica's like, and her mom's like, that's so good, Rose. So he's good. He's a good man. As she's like, I know. He's my lover. He's my darling. As yeah, Jacob's like, Jacob's coming downstairs like, what's with the screaming? She's like, she's like, oh, sorry, Jacob, dear. I forgot you were sleeping. As she's like, yeah, no problem. As he goes up and kisses her on the cheek because, like, yeah, he wants to make sure that she stays calm. Stays calm. That's his goal right now in life, is to make sure she stays calm. He needs her to stay in control. He needs to make sure she knows that he needs to make sure she's in control. As Jacob's like, what's with the screaming? As Rose explained everything, as Jacob's like, and he's like, ooh, wow. The kid got some nerves to do that. I should really warn him before things get worse. As Jacob's like, well, when he gets back, I want you to invite this Izuku guy over for dinner. I'd like to meet him. As Jessica's like, I do too, dear. As Rose like, okay, I'll invite him over. Once he gets back afterwards, I want to at least have some fun. As day goes on. Within the 4 days, Deku wasn't really thinking about Rose, to be honest with you. He was more he's more worried about how he's gonna kick his cousin's ass in this Call of Duty and Fortnite and 2K and Madden. That's what he was more concerned about. He had a blast. I mean, all they did was had a cookout, talk, hang out, go to different places and shit. Deku and Rose were texting within these days because Rose had his number, so she just texted him and shit. It wasn't much, She texted him on the 4th day saying how, do you want to come over for dinner, and meet my parents because they want to meet you. Deku's like, sure, I'll come over. As yeah. So as he tells his dad he's gonna go to Rose's house and eat dinner with his parents, as his dad's like, alright, just be careful and make sure you behave yourself. As he's like, I will, Dad. As what he got on some black pants, some white shoes, white Air Forces actually, and he gets on a white shirt with a Nike logo that says Nike and it's black. As yeah. And he wears a undershirt. Slash, he's going, to Rose's house. As Rose, yeah. So he gets there. Right before he knocks on the door, there's a girl who talks to him. So she's walking by. She's like, is he going to the Silver residence? Oh my God, that boy's nuts. So she's like, excuse me. As he's like, yes, ma'am. She's like, are you going to the Silver residence? As Dig's like, yes, I am. Why? What's wrong? As Jessica was hearing, Rose was helping set up the table. Jessica was, trying to walk by and make sure everything's nice and neat. As she was hearing voices outside, so she peeked out the window. She seen that it's a female talking to Izuku. How does she know this is Izuku? Because literally, Rose, not because, well, he's literally a guy at their door, so she kind of connects the dots. So she's like, Rose, come here, please. Rose comes. He's like, yes, what is it, mother? And she's like, is that Izuku? And she's like, yeah, that's him. she's like, who's that woman he's talking to? As Rose is like, I don't know. Who is she? As Jessica's like, I don't know, but she seems kind of suspicious. As Jacob's like, oh shit. Oh fuck. No. No. Please don't tell me that's. Please don't tell me that's Miss Johnson. Don't tell me that's Miss Johnson. Like, don't tell me. Don't tell me that's Miss Johnson. So he goes outside. Not outside, but he peeks the window and he's like, fuck. It's Miss Johnson. That's what he said in his head. Miss Johnson is literally Jacob's best friends. I mean, she's cute. She's young. So as Jacob's like, no, Miss Johnson, please don't. Miss Johnson, you have no idea what you're doing. Please just walk away. As let's cut to Izuku and her conversation. It's a pretty long conversation. As Jake, she's like, if you see Jacob in there, tell him I said hello. And tell him I said, when, what you got? Blah, 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 something suspicious. And, Jacob's like, okay. Then, yeah, nice meeting you. And she's like, yeah, it's nice meeting you. And she's like, you're such a lovely boy. I'm sure that, you make your daughter happy. As, yeah, this didn't sit too well with Jessica or Rose. Why I didn't sit with Jessica is because it's literally her daughter, and yeah, no. Okay. So, well, that happened as he's going up the door, as he rings the doorbell. As, Jessica, shit, go Rose, Rose, go set the table up, finish up. And she's like, okay, so, she go clean the table up as Jessica's like, okay. Don't say anything. Yeah, she opened the door. She's like, hello, who are you? And she's like, oh, my name is Izuku Midoriya, and who are you? As she's like, my name is Jessica Silver. I am Rose's mother. And she's like, oh, nice to meet you, ma'am. As they shake hands, and she's like, come in. So he comes in as she shuts the door. And, he's like, whoa, you have a nice place here, ma'am. And she's like, thank you so much. I did it myself. And she's like, you have talent. So he goes into the table, as he meets, Jacob. Jacob's sitting there. He kind of has this face on, too, like, God damn it. So, Jacob goes over saying, oh, hello, sir. My name is Izuku Midoriya. And he's like, oh, hello. I am Rose's father, Jacob Silver. So you're the famous Izuku I heard so much about. As Izuku's like, oh, she talks about me? As, Rose is like, shut up, Dad. And he's like, oh, well, she talks about you all the time. I mean, yeah. As of, he blushed, like, oh, she thinks about me. She talks about me too? As, Jessica's like, shut up. She's like, darling, can you zip it? As he's like, yes, ma'am. So, they're at the dinner table. They're eating spaghetti and salad, but fucking garlic bread. I mean, why the fuck not? So as, after dinner, her and Jessica and Rose go in the kitchen and clean the dishes. So, Jacob is sitting at the couch with Izuku. And he's like, so, Izuku. And Izuku's like, yes, sir? And she's like, I have a question. And she's like, what is it, sir? And she's like, do you like my daughter? As of, we're going to end off there. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And, yeah. Once again, this has been What If Deku had a Yandere Part 2. And, yeah. I'm going to do... Don't worry about the other what ifs. I'm going to do them soon, too. But, yeah. So, bye. What if God sign out. Hope you guys... Oh, wait. That's enough. Hope you guys have a blessed day and stay safe out there. And, good night or good day. There's my time. Okay, let's go.